There you go. Alright then. Let's get those oppies out of the way. And let's do this. Hmm. Let me get my check. Oh my god. This is gonna be a long night, guys. I'm super tired, but let's just start this, shall we? Mm. But anyway, I'm gonna start the reaction night again. We're gonna be talking about whatever videos you guys have sent me. And as I can see, you guys sent me the Joker official teaser trailer. At least, listen, at least this teaser seems to be 2 minutes and 24 seconds, which I appreciate that. I hate teasers that are like actually like 3 seconds long. I hate those things. Theaters, October 4. Alright, let's fucking watch this and see how this one goes. Let me rewind it a little bit.
Does it help to have someone to talk to?
That's loud
My
enough.
mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face.
Uh-huh.
She told me I had a purpose to bring laughter and joy to the world.
That's it. But everybody's a goddamn dick. Jesus.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching.
Alright, so we're getting a backstory for the Joker. I mean, it's quite in Arkham State Hospital.
In the sky,
This is gonna get copyrighted. This fucking song is gonna get so copyrighted, I can't believe it. No! Don't copyright me! As soon as I get... As soon as I upload this fucking video on YouTube.
What's so funny? Freak?
What the fuck was that all about? He's fucking laughing and then you just punch the shit out of him?
Gotham has lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I see. Very interesting, not gonna lie.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy.
But just how happens, it is a comedy.
It's a comedy.
I love how he looks like gives me that little vibe from
just
you know, the suit itself gives me that vibe from the old whatchamacallit fuck, I forgot his name. Cesar Romero? No, fuck, no. What am I fucking saying? What was his name? God damn it. You know, from Adam's West Batman. I don't know, that the suit just gives me that vibe. This is a very interesting concept. I mean, I'm more of the person that
Does it
likes.
help to have someone to talk to?
Where's the suit? Hold on. I'm more of a person that likes when the Joker has no background story. I like it more like when he's a force of nature. But this seems kind of interesting. We're probably gonna have a Batman scene reference. Well, to be fair, I don't think it needs it. When you get a Batman scene reference, you always get it. You know, I guess he's gonna have one, but I don't think the Joker would need one. The Joker itself is a character that is very well recognized. That wouldn't need Batman's help. But yeah, definitely it's gonna have one. But it's very interesting. An origin story for the Joker. that is something that it's gonna be a little hard. To nail this to nail the landing when it comes to this movie, because a lot of things can go wrong with the Joker, and we have so many great Jokers throughout the years. That this one has a lot to live up to. But for what I see in the trailer, I don't see anything that is gonna too offensive or anything. It actually seems very interesting. I like the different reference of his story to give you the different look. You know what? You know what would have been great is that you get like a weird ass fucking movie with different scenes jumbled all together. Okay, this is just me being weird, right? And leave the audience trying to piece the scenes together. This is very artsy, so probably wouldn't work. So that's why they didn't do it. Because the whole point of the Joker is that he doesn't even know his own origin stories. It's like he always tells you a different one because he himself doesn't know, which one is the true origin story. To be honest, in the Dark Knight, they gave him a backstory without. Actually, no, they didn't. In Dark Knight, he gave himself a backstory, and every time was a different one. We never explore where the Joker come from. Actually, there's a famous scene that said, um, he, there's a famous scene that like he has no ID. He has no. They couldn't find anything about him. All his clothing were like tailor made. Gotcha. But I don't know. An origin story for the Joker. I always like the mystery of the Joker. And that even goes to the comic books. Even the comic books, are kind of weird when it comes to the origin of the Joker. Well, you have to understand that that movie. It is a very different movie because that is not Batman. That motherfucker murders people, and that Joker is. It is. You know what? That Joker stole the show. But those were really weird interpretation of the characters, which it was okay because at that point, the only Batman that everybody was, used to, that was fresh in our minds was the Adam West, the campy one. So that was a very shocking Batman to a lot of people, and he kind of brought Batman back into the pop culture. And probably without that movie, we wouldn't have the Batman the animated series. So but yeah, those movies, that Batman was a goddamn crazy murderer, and that Joker, he was just a crazy artist. He was an artist. He was just he just wanted to do some art pieces that were like a little outrageous. But Jack Nicholson was pretty great in that role. But to be fair, they were really far off from what they were supposed to be. Um, you know what? I'm still waiting for like a good Batman movie that gives me the detective, the martial artist, and the look. The Ben Affleck Batman looked like actual comic book Batman, which is a shame that the directors fucked that movie over. Um, but yeah, those movies were a shame. Yeah, it's kind of sad. But anyway, back to this movie. When it comes to this fucking movie, it looks interesting. I'm curious enough to go see it. Um, I mean, I'm open-minded enough to be like, you know what? Sure, let's see this interpretation of the Joker. Uh, and then I'll make my judgment. Because again, I personally prefer the Joker not having a backstory, and then we have a whole movie that about the Joker's backstory. What do you mean I'm not open-minded? Listen, just because when I actually see something and I critique the hell out of it, doesn't mean I'm not open-minded. It's like I just made up my mind at that point. It's like, yeah, I saw it. I see what they tried to do, and it sucked. Man. But anyway, so it seems interesting. I don't know. Are they gonna go for a sympathetic Joker? Are we gonna feel like, oh man, he's crazy, but I kind of see why he's crazy? I mean, but to be honest, that's pretty much the Joker, right? In one of his most famous, comic books, it was like, which one was it? Death in the Family? No, the one that he shoots Barbara Gordon in the morning time. How you doing, Twilly? How you doing? Just fine, fantastic, just wonderful. Where are you right now? In which part of the world are you? Anyway, yeah. It's, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, like it says that everybody, boop back to you, Twilly. Everybody is just one bad day away to be like him. One horrible day to fucking flip shit. And I wonder if this movie is gonna explore that. Is one of the movies gonna be? This is the day. This is the bad, awful day that made the Joker. This is what happened. So I don't know. It might be. Hopefully, it looks very interesting. It looks very interesting. But I'm gonna move on because I don't have much time. So next video. Again, if you guys have some more videos, send them my way. I'll check them out. Give him a backstory, but it's really backstory always a mystery. I know! I like that too. I like that too. You know what I should do though when they end this movie? Lightning round. When they end this movie, it should be like the Joker telling the story. Right? To a therapist or somebody. Right? And then somebody else walks in and he starts telling a different story. That will be the perfect ending for this movie. Because then you go like, wait a minute, I spent like 2 hours watching this. You mean this is fucking fake? Or is it real? I don't know. That will be the greatest ending. But that's just me. That's just me. I would just do that. I could do whatever That's the thing. If you do that at the end, you can do whatever the fuck you want with this movie. You can do whatever the fuck you want with this movie. But anyway, moving on.